Hey. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. More comics. Love me some fucking. I've been reading a lot of comics the past couple of weeks. Been in a reading mood, so I'm just blowing through shit. Okay, this is the first issue of the second Swamp Thing run. I completely forgot there was two of these, the DC 100 page giants. There's a Halloween Spectacular, then they did a short run, then they canceled it and restarted it. And I thought, I got 1 through 5 of this run. No, I have 1 through 3, then 5. I have 4 of the original run. So I gotta find 1, 2, 3, and first issue of Let's see what we got on the cover. We got Phantom Stranger. Okay, that's kind of cool. John Constantine. That's pretty cool. Zombie. Okay. Chaz. That's neat. Got a cover shot. Zatanna. Nice Kelly Jones Swamp Thing there. Swamp Thing, John Constantine. 5 action-packed stories. So how many are new? I'm gonna guess we're gonna get 2 new stories. Two new ones. We got a Swamp Thing new one called The Beat Goes On. This is Mark Russell is the artist. The writer. Marco Santucci is the artist. And we got another new one with the Swamp Thing called Kind. A reprint Swamp Thing story called The Dead Don't Sleep. A John Constantine the Hellblazer reprint story, The Poison Truth Part 1. And then Zatanna M. Believe in Magic, spelled backwards. So we got this, and there's Swamp Thing. Sunderland Foods. I love the paper they're showing. The colors look so good on this. And it's basically him just destroying this plant that they built. That's Swamp Thing. And he's coming and helping the people. So he takes his fear and puts it in his heart and it becomes like this tuber and he throws it out into the swamp. Well, this company's wanting to capture him and use him to make plant man slaves. And they end up coming to poison. They taught this, pretty sure she's a voodoo priest, this voodoo woman. And they're stabbing his ass. She eats the damn heart. He ends up recovering. And she dies from eating the fucking heart. And she wakes up in the fucking coffin. I like this. I can't hope to ever repay you, but I will make good on my promise to you, dear priestess. I will not bury myself with hatred. I will not become so devoted to defeating death that I serve it. For death takes from you not only everything you have, but everything you ever will have. It isolates you from everyone. No! Get me out of here! Until nobody is ever there to hear you scream. Cool little story. I'm not a Harley. Especially not the way they've changed her so much. Then we got the second new story. Nothing stays buried. This is Tom Mandrake doing the art. Andrew Constant doing the right. Gorgeous Tom Mandrake art. Look at that. I love Tom Mandrake's art. I think I first discovered him on Grimjack. This guy comes and tries to rob this old woman and ends up killing her. So Swamp Thing goes and gets revenge. It's a fairly simple little story. This is the continuing story. This is the first issue of the New 52 Swamp Thing. I'm thinking, okay, here we go. He was once Alec Holland, loving husband and brilliant scientist, then betrayed by the greed of evil men. His humanity was burned away, and in its place a new consciousness took root. On that day, everything he thought he knew about life, death, and the powers of the world were overturned, and Alec Holland was reborn as the immortal avatar of all things green and growing, the Swamp Thing. In your sense, his endless battles against the Green's myriad enemies has cost the Swamp Thing everyone and everything he has ever loved. Through it all, his dearest desire has been to live again as the man he once was. Well, that's the thing, though. Moore said, Moore's like, no. He just thinks he's Alec Holland. He's not. He's just a bunch of plants. But, hey. This is a really cool story. It's why I want to get the issue. Well, first off, you get Kelly Jones and Len Wein. So it's the creator of fucking Swamp Thing, and then fucking Kelly Jones, who's just this. I love Kelly Jones' art. I loved him on Batman, even though the story and the Phantom Stranger shows up. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Kelly Jones has this really reminds me of Bernie Wright's. Oh, this is the one with the zombie. The zombie ends up coming ripping fucking Swamp Thing to shreds. Swampy trying. Look at this shit. Just rips into shreds and leaves in there. Okay, this is the Hellblazer story. John Constantine Hellblazer. This is from his New 52. It's interesting. It's Marie Tott, and Simon Oliver. It is a very interesting story. And he's got Swamp Thing. The art is kind of... It's not what I'm used to seeing on Hellblazer, but this is the John Constantine Hellblazer, not the original Hellblazer I read back in the day. You know, the one that lasted, 150 fucking issues. Then we get Zatanna. This is a Paul Dini written, Stephanie Rowe pencil. I'll read the little front. The enchanting Zatanna Zatara has the hottest sage I can base. In Las Vegas, unlike the parlor tricks peddled by other world would-be Houdinis around town, Zatanna's magic is no illusion. It's real. The dazzling mistress of magic can warp reality with just saying a few backwards words. But magic is a powerful thing. In the wrong hands, it's deadly. And it's just a really cool little story. Her trying to help them solve a crime. And who was it? It was Eldon Peck. Gorgeous art. And, I mean, Zatanna's one of those that's appeared enough with Swamp Thing. She's one of the DC. I mean, Swamp Thing, it was originally a DC universe, and then he went to the Vertigo universe for a long time. Was like not really connected. He was one of the ones that slight connection still, but yeah, Zatanna's one that would go back and forth, kind of like the Doom Patrol has. And of course, we got our cheesecake shots. I mean, come on, it's Zatanna. They're going to do it. Cool little story, though. I really enjoyed the fuck out of that story. Good issue. I mean, really good issue. I'm glad I got it. And that's it for now, so I hope you enjoy this. Remember, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.